My sister, peace be upon you. All praise is due to Allah. I write this to you from a heart that is full of sorrow and pain. I see the condition of so many Muslim women today, and it grieves me. What has happened to our sense of modesty? Modesty is a fine feeling that shows in the eye and on the face. It is all good. Whoever has been denied it has been denied all good. But today, this modesty has become weak and withdrawn. Destructive ideas from the enemies of Allah have eaten away at it until many of our sisters no longer respond when they are called to it. Look at how many Muslim women have fallen behind Western trends. They imitate them so much that if the enemy entered a lizard's hole, they would follow them inside. This is a sign of weak faith. Why I am speaking to you, my beloved sister, I am not writing to you as a stranger. I write from a place of love, friendship, and sincere advice. I see my sister heading down a road of misguidance, falling into a trap prepared for her, and she is negligent and does not know. How can I not reach for her hand and try to open her eyes? The enemies of Islam saw the powerful influence of the Muslim woman. They know she is the one who teaches and raises the next generation. Because of her, the upbringing of her children will either be solid or corrupted. So, they turned their focus on us. They want to destroy our morals and take away our faith and modesty. They want to corrupt our sons, the men of the future. If this strong nature of our community is weakened, what will become of our future? Do you not understand? Do you not see how they influence us? They give us honey-covered poison. They use appealing words like modernization, civilization, and moving with the times. They use lowly magazines, seductive fashions, television series, and films. My sister, what your enemy wants from you is precious. They want to ruin your faith, your moral character, and your sense of honor. They want you to become like their own womenfolk. They call for you to throw off your covering. They weave conspiracy after conspiracy, using false ideas like liberation and equality to destroy your moral character. Let us stand together like a mountain against this destructive current. What a difference between two women my heart breaks when I see a young woman who believes in Allah roaming in public places. Beautified and wearing a head covering that is so thin her face shows through, or so tight that the shape of her cheeks is visible. She displays her gold jewelry and her decorated hands, not thinking that Allah is watching her. Compare this to another woman. Upon her you can practically see her modesty. She is completely covered, careful not to reveal even a finger, fearing to show any part of her body. What a difference between the woman who follows the laws of her Lord and safeguards her modesty, and the one who follows the ways of the enemy. One sees the hijab as her protection. The other sees it as an old custom, a shackle she must break free from so she can run towards ruin. Take a look around you. Look at many of our young women today. They spend hours with shameless magazines and immoral shows. They are concerned with every call from the devils. But when the call to truth is presented, they try to silence it. They memorize romance and silly stories, but when it comes to the Book of Allah, they have only memorized a few verses. For many, the prayer has become a heavy burden. They move to it lazily, as if mountains were on their heads. But if there is a wedding or a party, they rush to it and prepare the most beautiful outfits. They waste hours before a mirror, but they fly through their prayer like a crow pecking at the ground. Does she not know that her true beauty and happiness are not in her skin or her hairstyle? It is in her God consciousness, her righteousness, and her preservation of her faith and modesty. Don't be a leaf in the wind, beware, my sister, of being a woman without character, blindly following every new trend from the enemies of Islam. You have your own dignity. If you must follow an example, follow the example of the women companions of the Prophet. They were superior and pure. Do not follow the vile callers to corruption who boast of vice. It makes the heart weep to see a Muslim woman copy her evil counterparts in their tight, short, thin clothing, even when it shows her private parts. She neither follows the sacred law nor cares for what Allah has deemed acceptable. I am amazed and bewildered. I am amazed at the sister who wears tight, see-through clothing before strange men. Knowing the warning of the Prophet that such women are among those in hellfire. I am bewildered at the one who raises her voice without any modesty, while Allah has commanded women not to be soft in speech, lest a diseased heart be moved with desire. I am astonished at the one who wears strong perfume when she goes out among men, inviting the statement that such a woman is called an adulteress in the heavens. I am amazed at the one who wears high heels, which are a form of trickery and seduction, causing a seductive gait and drawing undue attention. Can you guarantee, my sister, that you will live another moment? What if Allah does not permit you another day, and you are still committing these sins? How will you meet your Lord? Take action and do the right thing, my dear sister. Safeguard your complete Islamic hijab. Throw away the hijab of beautification. Tear apart, no, burn every shameless page and sentence that calls for you to abandon your values. Close your ears to the noise of the West. Open your heart to the call of goodness and faith. Hold firm to the book of your Lord and the example of your Prophet. Throw the plots of your enemies back upon their own necks. Do it, my beloved sister. Do it as a Muslim woman who is proud of her faith. A final note on proper hijab, and remember, my sister, the proper covering is not just any cloth. It must cover your entire body except the face and hands, according to the most well-known opinion, though covering the face is more virtuous and closer to the aim of preventing temptation. It must be thick and opaque, not showing the skin or the shape of your body beneath it. It must be loose, not tight-fitting to describe the size of your limbs. It must not be a display in itself. Avoid bright colors, bold designs, and perfume when going out. It must not resemble the clothing of men. It must not resemble the clothing of unbelievers. And it must not be for ostentation or fame. I pray that Allah guides us all on the straight path.